Thank you for the indirect compliment.
Yeah, I liked it.
I'll
It
leave
really
there.
set it off. Yeah. Yeah. So you got to give me a breakdown. Like I didn't know those two were teachers. They're very highly experienced. Check this out though.
Oh yeah.
Check this
That one's
out. What building is that?
Yeah. Guthrie. I don't know if it's the 67 or 29 or 83. 67?
You already know. That was my building.
Hello, this is my second piece, which is a perspective piece. Here's a reference on what I went off of, and this is a much smaller scale. Here is the final massive scale. It was very tedious. I had to put in every brick. All the bricks are not uniform because this was a lot of work and all of them are uneven. The perspective piece supposed to be like precise down to the ruler, but for this being my first year drawing and my second piece, I think I did an okay job. So I chose this piece because this was a building I lived in when I was younger. And I wanted something that was a little sentimental to me, which motivated me and inspired me to keep drawing because I wanted so many times to drop this course. But after I kept at it and I kept going, it just showed me so much more I'm able to do. I enjoy this piece because I love to ask people, what do they see? I know what it is, but I love finding out what people see. This was my first attempt at charcoal. I could not stand charcoal. I thought my hands were going to get messy, but I grew to love it. And after a while, I had to do my final charcoal piece. And eventually, my instructor told me I was good at charcoal. This is another practice piece as the first charcoal experience. Some people see the front, some people see the back of the spoon.
What are we eating?
Yes, that's what a W.
Watermelon?
Wedding soup.
I don't know what that is.
Bruh, it has meatballs in it with cheese and meatballs, and it has broth, and it has vegetables.
Misa, you can see the eyes way better.
He don't know what wedding soup is. Oh, I gotta see what that creature is. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where the creature at? I thought the creature was some kind of critter or something.
Do I got the light on? Oh, no, I don't.
I'm not doing nothing.
My first painting for my color perspective course. This is the reference. And we were only given 3 colors, white being a bonus color to saturate the colors. But we got graded for who could mix the colors together and come up with the colors closer to what's printed out. I had to go back and fix his eye because I made it too small. So this was my first piece. And we were graded from using the number graphite pencils, from H being the lightest graphite to 6B, I believe, being the darkest shade. Also, I learned how to cross hatch. And I learned so many different terms in drawing. I had no idea. I was never aware of the different terms and styles and techniques I was able to pick up in this course. So for my final piece, I didn't want to go with pencil because it was just way too many pencils to have to keep switching back and forth to. And also I took my instructor's advice and went with charcoal because he said that I was skilled with charcoal. I still have a lot to learn. Still learning how to do texture quality. But I tried to really come hard with this one. I tried to put her face in the sword, like the reflection of her face in the sword. But I thought my vision would be try to make it come alive on paper. I was thinking, okay, this is an angel. So I want the angel to protect her. And she has on the whole armor of God from the top of her head to the soles of her feet. And yeah, this was my thought process. And this is what I brought to the table for my final grade. I wanted the texture to come to life on these feathers of the wings. And it was so hard because all I was getting in my mind when I was drawing were leaves from a tree. And I'm like, this is not coming off the way I wanted to. So I just kept at it and I kept trying to look at reference pictures. I wanted to display distress on her face as if she's giving up. Like the look of defeat on someone's face when they're going through so much. Like, this is just too much on me. But she has the help of this angel placing this helmet on her head. And I thought, okay, this is an inspiring piece. So the reflection that is in the sword is not the woman's reflection. It's the face of the angel.